Hey guys, welcome back. This is gonna be a review on the new brush by Real Techniques. It's from the Ball Metals collection. This is the 203 Tapered Shadow brush. It came in this box and this is what it looks like. I saw it in this website that it's called Octoly, where if you're a YouTuber or a blogger, you can apply to get different products, and if the company approves, they will send you the product for free. So I got this for free. Now, I've never tried any of the Ball Metal collection brushes from Real Techniques. I heard mixed reviews, so I wanted to try it for myself. And one of the things that I really love is eye makeup. So I decided to go with something that I know I love, that I'm very passionate about, that I know what I like about blending and how to blend my eyeshadow and how long it takes me to blend eyeshadow. So, and kind of share with you my experience and if it's worth the money. So if you're interested in my thoughts, a little demo and all that information, then just keep watching. Number one, it does look very similar to another brush that I have in my collection, which is the E25 by Sigma. This is what this brush looks like. I mean, it reminds me, it's the same color, the same cut. It looks like the same amount of bristles. I mean, it really reminds me of the E25 brush. So I wanted to put it to the test, kind of compared with my E25, because I love that brush and I have been recommending it for the longest time. It retails for $16. So that's the one thing that I wanted to review, because I know most people are used to the Real Techniques brush sets that are only $17. So when one brush is $16, I really wanted to put it to the test and kind of compare it with another brush that it's very similar. If you look at side by side, they look very similar. Of course, this one it's bigger, but as far as shape, it does look very similar. This is the base shadow brush that it comes in that set with 4 or 5 brushes that it retails for $17 at Ulta. Now, the main difference with this, not only the size of this brush as far as the bristles and as far as the brush itself, but it's also the different material that it's made this brush compared to this one. Now, when I try to blend a color in my crease, I'm gonna put it right here so maybe I can do a close-up and you can see. The bristles move all together. Can you see it? They kind of go, it's like I don't know, it's like that effect that it goes side to side. Now, when I use the Ball Metal ones, I don't know if you can see, but it kind of goes to whatever shape I have on my hand. Like in this case, I have a little crease here and I have, so these bristles kind of open and go directly wherever you are applying it. So when you're gonna apply this color in the crease, it kind of hugs your crease. So it goes precisely into the crease, which I think it's pretty neat. If I compare it with my Sigma E25, so if you look at side by side, I mean, look at that. Very, very similar brushes. They are the same length. They have pretty much the same length as far as bristle. Maybe this one is a little bit shorter and I feel like it's a little bit more dense, but of course there are different materials, so whenever I touch one compared to the other, they're different. Once again, the difference with this brush, the E25, is that it goes side by side, so all the bristles move in the same direction and come back in the same direction, while this one, once again, it opens and it goes in different direction, different bristles. It's not like it's going side by side. I don't know how to explain it, but what I can say is that it hugs your crease, it hugs the contour of your eye, and it makes the application much faster and much precisely. So if you have small eyes like I do, I can't really play around with my crease too much. If I apply like a black color or a really dark color in my crease, it usually ends up being on my transition area and also my lid, and it creates like my eyes look like they're sunken in. So I can appreciate whenever I have a brush that is precise enough for me to apply the color wherever I want to apply it, and then blend it at the same time. Another thing that I thought it was pretty cool is that this brush, it's heavier, and it's heavier in a good way. Whenever I compare it to the other brushes by Real Techniques, I feel like, once again, they're very similar. They do different things, but as far as, you know, the length and all the details about it, this one, it's really lightweight. So when you're gonna blend into your crease, you are the one that is giving the direction to the brush. Whenever I use this one, it's much better to apply because the weight is right here. It's not down here, it's right here. So it kind of goes directly down and applies the color better, or it makes it easier to apply the color for me. Another thing is that they created like little sides, flat sides. So whenever you put it on your desk, it's not gonna roll and just fall and get contaminated or anything like that, which I thought it was pretty cool. Now, not only for that, but also for grabbing it, since it has flat sides, it's much better. Now, once again, compared to this one by Real Techniques, this is longer, so I feel like with this one you can get more of a blended look, even more so than this one. Not only because of the material that it's made, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute, but because you can get it from the very tip and it will give you less pressure to apply color. For example, if you want to apply it into the transition area, or if you want to apply it to the crease, which I find really helpful. If I want to apply color more precisely and darker, then I can get it from right here and just go directly, and it will apply more product and it won't be as blended, or it won't be as soft as when I get it from the tip. So I mean, you can see the difference. This one, it's a little bit longer, but I do feel like it does make a difference in my experience using this product. Now, as far as the bristles, they say that they're soft and that they pick up the right amount of product and they apply it directly to your lid. So it kind of releases the product into your lid so you don't waste any eyeshadows or anything like that. The one thing I can say is that the bristles are very different from any brush that I have in my collection. They feel like they are synthetic bristles. And at the same time, I don't know, there was this kind of socks that they were really fluffy and synthetics that I used to wear when I was a little kid, and this reminds me of that. It's a different, completely different material from the other ones. This feels more synthetic, but in a good way, in a way that it will help you blend better. So if you are a beginner in makeup and you want to find the one brush that you can create an entire look with, like I did today, I created everything with this brush, then this may be one of the best investments that you do in your brush collection. But if you're a professional and you know how to blend, you know exactly where to place the product, you know exactly how to, you know, kind of tilt the brush and, you know, put it inside wherever it's supposed to go and kind of play around with the brush, I mean, this is gonna make your life so much easier to blend. You can cut your blending time in half, which is a lot to say because I'm the kind of person that blends and blends and blends. It's one of the best brushes that I've tried for blending, and I do love my E25 and I do love my base Chateau brush, which are the two brushes that I use in my crease most of the time. But since I tried this product, it kind of replaced them completely because of how easy it is to apply, how fast I kind of apply my makeup, and actually you can tell it's more, I mean, you can tell the difference whenever I use any of these two brushes compared to this new one. So in my opinion, this is worth the $16 that you pay for this brush. I think that it's absolutely one of the best brushes that I've tried. If you want to see what other brushes I love for my small eyes and that it makes my life easier, I will link that video up here. They're for eyes. I also have one for face. They're drugstore brushes, but I think that in the drugstore I've never found anything like this quality and that it gives me the effect that this brush does. So thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I appreciate it. If you enjoy this kind of videos where I compare with other brushes, or if you enjoy this kind of videos where I kind of find those little hidden gems at the drugstore, let me know in the comments down below, or you can give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new videos Monday through Fridays. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.